So yesterday I sat down to make some beats and ended up feeling quite uninspired by the sounds in my OP1 and the ideas I was coming out with. And this can be quite a common occurrence, especially when you kind of put pressure on yourself to be creative at a certain time. And there are various ways to try and remedy this. One of them I like to do is update and refresh the sounds on my OP1 pretty regularly. But another thing to try is to change your creative habits and try working and experimenting in different ways. And something that I rarely do is use the external mic on the OP1. And I thought it could be fun to try and make some sounds by sampling things that I find lying around the house. And the end result of this experimentation is the lo-fi track that you can hear in the background just now. And then I had another thought. What if I sampled the track that I've just made? Can I make a new track from my new track? Kind of like Inception, I guess. And so in today's video, we're going to sample some things, we're going to make some music. So yeah, let's get started. So the first thing I did was go to the kitchen and just look around for things. What things can I find? And I found this champagne flute. And it makes a note. And if you're looking for melody, then you want something that creates a note. If you're looking for drums, then you can just hit anything, basically. So let's sample this in. Just going to set it here. It says hold to sample. Okay. And let's have a listen. It sounds great actually, though I might want to get rid of that hit, so I'll just move the sample forward a bit. There is quite a lot of noise in there. I'm just going to roll the high end off. Let's try make a sequence, an arpeggiator. Okay. I'm gonna extend the release. And obviously, I'm gonna bring in the data bender. Right, when I did this yesterday, I decided that I didn't like it, and now I think that sounds incredible. Maybe a bit of Bit Crush. going to have to come back to that. It sounds so much better than it did yesterday. So yesterday, I went on to the next item. So I couldn't actually find many sampleable items in my kitchen, but I did spot my acoustic guitar sitting there and thought, you know, it could be cool to sample that and make a nice lo-fi guitar tone. Nice. So now that my guitar is in the OP1, so to speak, I started messing about with different chord progressions and quite quickly came up with the main hook of the track. And one thing that you're going to get when you use like a kind of internal mic like this is you're going to get noise, that hiss in the background. And when you're using samplers, you're gonna the notes are gonna loop at different lengths, at different times rather. If you play all the notes together. And that's because samplers, they don't stretch the time, they just change the pitch, and so they're all going to be shorter as they go up in pitch and longer as they go down. And this actually worked in my favour here because it created this descending melody that I didn't like anticipate and didn't plan. Let's have a listen to the actual original sample that I ended up using. And I actually really like that wee beep note at the end, which is one of the notes looping. And once I had this, and I was quite happy with how it sounded, the next stage was to just put a beat on it because that really makes a track come together. Really quite simple at this stage. And actually I did add some more percussion into the background because I thought that could be nice for later on to add more movement. That's the two parts together. And so now I've got a really good foundation for my track, and the next stage is to think what is going to go on top of this. So I decided to stick with the motif of sampling using the internal mic, and I wanted like vocals on this track, but not words, just melody. And so I decided to sample my own voice, which I'm going to try and recreate now. We'll see how this goes. Take that intro out there. I mean, it sounds nice, you know. And I decided to make the sample mono just because I think it worked better. I think it sounds better not having overlapping notes. Let's have a listen. think that sounds good, but the original sounded better, and I have saved it. It sounds similar actually, but... So yeah, after that it's more about performance aspects, so let's have a look at that. So as far as performance goes, there's not a great deal going on here. I'm going to get it synced up. So Pams is now syncing the data bender. Of course I'm using tape stops. I've got a delay here which I was using on some of the snares. Nice stereo effect. I've got a stereo filter here which can be both low pass and high pass. I've got reverb on the effects aid. And the data bender, I didn't actually do this in the track, and I'm not understanding why I didn't do it because it's such a cool effect. Just coming in and out with wee bits like that just adds so much character. Yeah, so I mean, it's so much fun just doing, especially hitting this, you know. And that's a great, you can sample this and make things out of these sounds as well. And that's kind of what I'm going to do next. I'm going to take the instrumental version here without the drums, and we're going to sample it in and try and create something totally new. So let's go. So I've got the headphone out from my audio interface going into the input on the OP1, and I'm going to play my sample into the drum engine because that will put the sample over all of the keys instead of playing the entire sample on one key, which you can then pitch shift, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to hold the sample and press play on my computer. So now I've got the sample in here. There's a wee click there which I can take out. And when you get to this stage where you've got it in, a good thing to do is just play the drums and start messing about. I like that note. Actually, I'm going to bring the volume up on that. That sounds cool. Oh yeah. I actually really like the tone of that one. could get something else like that. Okay, so now I've got the kind of the same sample going on both. Kind of want that note to come in. And then this one I could pitch down. Yes, I really like that. I'm just going to bring the volume up on those. Maybe bring that forward. So now that I've got that down, I'm gonna record it. So I've got a blank track on track 4 here. Yes, really like that. Let's get it synced. That was cool. Okay. Yes. So I'm actually really happy with how that turned out. And the thing is, you could sample that again and it would be totally different next time. It's such a way to get like styles you would never normally achieve. So hope that that has been informative and enjoyable. And I will catch you next time. Please remember to leave a comment and a like, etc, etc, blah blah blah. Take it easy.